As you know, we're here to talk about how we can design a physical activity promotion intervention or program for children undergoing cancer therapy. Could you share with us why you're here, why we reached out to you, and why your thoughts and opinions are so important?
Great, thank you. Yeah, so I am a parent of a cancer survivor. My oldest child got cancer when he was 7 and was diagnosed with leukemia.
Could you share some of the concerns or fears that you may have had in your child being physically active during that time?
You're always worried about, are they safe? Are they going to get hurt, right? For winter sports, I had to stop and think, can we sled? Is that safe? I don't know. And so I think those were the challenges I thought about is what activities are appropriate and what are not. And I think the concern too is social, right? How social do we be? Is it small group settings? Can you do anything large group? And so, an infection prevention, kind of not getting sick. Those were always my worries too.
I mean, you bring up just a really big point about social. Like when you're physically active, it's not necessarily just about one person, but it extends to the family or to other kids or maybe other families as well.
Yeah, I think because you lose a lot of that. If you can't go to school full time or you can't do the things you used to do, I think having some kind of drive to be social and be connected. Children are always looking for that.
So if you were offered to participate in a program to increase your child's physical activity during cancer therapy, what are things that would have been helpful or supportive in making that decision to join such a program?
I mean, you got to have the kids buy in first of all, right? And it's almost like making him feel special, right? Like how do you feel special and that you're important, right? And what you're doing as part of the research. I think that was always a big impact to my child, and feeling that what he's doing is having an impact for other children, which was really a great place to be. But then also, what's the impact for him, right? What fun things are you doing? What are you getting to do as part of the program? So I think you got to start there. You've got to start with getting the kid engaged. And then for parents, logistics, making it easy, how do you be flexible with our busy lives, and how to do that, I think is really important as well.
And then conversely, what would keep you from joining such a research program?
So how does it fit into your family? How do you have the whole family involved if it's something you're committing to, that it's not just you have to kind of step out of the family unit to go do this? How do you do it as a family, be involved together? And so I don't know, I feel like that always makes it a little easier if you're doing it together instead of separate.
That makes total sense. When your child is being treated, it really is a family effort, and so to involve the whole family in this type of program, it does make a lot of sense. So thanks for reminding us about that. Is there some wisdom that you might want to share with us?
Well, I mean, I think this is things every parent knows, right? That each kid is different and each kid has a different drive. So I think doing a really nice intake or assessment of where they need support, and also what gives them joy and encourages them, is so important. For any program or anything you're going to roll out with a kid, you've always got to see, is this developmentally appropriate? Is this something that they enjoy, that fills their bucket? And I think that's a really important place to start.
Okay, really great advice. So make sure it involves the entire family, and make sure it's flexible, especially for the parents who have so many things to worry about. Of course, oftentimes other kids, their work schedules, etc. So thank you so much for that guidance and advice. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, great to talk with you.